This is Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and Sarah Swann and I are really excited to bring to you this month's challenge for using up your stash. And what we decided to do was use up some sticker sheets and some chipboard sheets. So we decided to stick with crepe paper because, let's face it, we both love it to death, but we have a lot of it. So I have the one from, this is from the Close Knit collection, so I still have some pieces, as you can see. I have the Wonder collection pieces, the Shine from Maggie Holmes, and the Kiss Kiss from, this is last year's Valentine's Day collection, if I remember correctly. I do not own this year's yet. I tend to buy everything later down the road as I live in Canada, and it's just way too expensive to just buy it brand new. It's easier to wait until it comes up here. So I have that as well. And chipboard. Sticker wise, I'm counting this just because it's crepe paper and I would like to use them if I could. So I have the Journey collection, but then I have Close Knit, the Wonder. This is from the Open Book collection. This is Shine. Both of those are Maggie Holmes, of course. The Journey and the Oh Darling. So I am very close to finishing up this one, which is exciting. I've been working my way through this one, but I still have pieces I could use. So we are challenging you to grab out your sticker sheets. Of course, it does not have to be crepe paper. It can be anything you own. Remember, it's your stash. And grab out your sticker sheets and your chipboard sheets and come along and create a layout for this week. So that's that part of it. That's the challenge. But because this is a use up your stash, I am going to literally use up some stash and some scraps. So I created just kind of some papers that I thought would work together. Obviously these two really do not work together, but that's okay. So I just, in my stash, I went through it, grabbed some kind of more muted tones of pattern paper to play with, and then I will grab a full sheet, 12 by 12 as obviously the base, and create something from there. I don't know if this will actually work. I don't know if any of it will make it on my layout, but I have high hopes to use some of it as well. So this is where I'm starting, and I will get you on fast forward and we can see what I can make. Alright, so here I go, laying out all of my pattern paper again just so I can look and decide which one I think is going to work best. And I need to apologize in advance because there's a couple parts of this video that are a little zoomed out, as when I was recording, it recorded vertically instead of horizontally. So I apologize about that, and it's very obvious when it happens. So just keep that in mind. This isn't the best video ever. So what I'm going to do here is, because I am doing a layout using my scraps, I kind of went to my go-to designs when it came to just doing my layout. So I'm grabbing some tissue paper, which I do in just about every layout I make. I really love the effect it is. It's very subtle, but it helps lift the photo off the page, and it just helps bring your eye to the photo, and I'm very big about that, as I know I've mentioned in a lot of videos. So I'm going to do that. And then looking through all the pattern paper, I decided this really pretty teal polka dot. It's white teal background with white polka dots, and this is from the Wonderlust collection, and I got it in a 12 by 12 pack from Michael's, I believe. And so I'm going to start using that, and what I love the most about that is it helped my photo stand out, and that's what I wanted. It was something that made it so that my eye went to my photo and not to the pattern paper, and that did that really well. I'm then going to work on figuring out which piece of birthday themed. This is from a Maggie Holmes collection. I can't recall what the actual collection is called, but it was the one that was all about the party theme, and I'm kind of playing to decide which one is going to work best. I'm going to go with this birthday hat, and the reason why is it's not screaming birthday, but what it is doing is, you know, it's a party hat, so your mind kind of goes there and is like, oh, okay, so this isn't just a food layout, it has something to do with a party or something, and then my title will help explain a little more. Now here is one of the parts with the zoomed in I'm very sorry about this. Again, I will work harder on making sure my videos are done better. This is the one little strip of pattern paper that is, technically it's in my stash because I've owned it for a little while, but it's brand new sheet of paper, so it's cheating a little. And it's from the Wonder Collection from Crate Paper, so a bit older now, but I was using that. And then the other teal is, again, from my stash. So that's the only part that's new. Everything else is going to be old. And then what I'm going to do is go through all of those sticker sheets from Crate Paper, and this is the challenge this week, remember. And I am going to decide if I'm going to pull them, and I'm going to put them just on a piece of like you use for your letter stickers when you're spelling out titles. So I'm just going to use that and pull out all of them that I think I could possibly use. That way, when I go to actually decorate my layout, I'm not going to be stuck thinking, oh, this isn't work, you know, what am I going to pick? So I already have my options ready. Now, as much as I love embellishing and as much as this is a challenge to use them up, I cannot throw a bunch of stickers on a layout and just say, oh, I've done my challenge. I still wanted it to be appealing to myself. And I know a lot of us are like that. So what I was very careful in picking my stickers, and I'm actually pretty impressed. I got a lot used. So just keep that in mind. Just because we throw out a challenge for you, even if you just use one, think about it. It's one less sticker in your stash. So and that's why we do these challenges for you. Try to help you use up some of your older supplies so that you won't feel, I don't know if you feel guilty, but you won't feel the guilt or about buying new stuff because you're using it. We're helping you use up your stash. So here we go. This one is from the Shine collection, and I love it, and it's that little banner is really cute. And I think that's the only thing I love that chipboard piece, but I'm like, what am I gonna use? So that's the only piece I picked there. And in the Wonder Collection chipboard, I don't actually think I picked anything. And the same with this close knit one. I couldn't find anything that was gonna work with my theme. So here we are back to the normal, which is perfect. I decided I wanted to add, because this is a layout about my birthday, I could add some pink to it. So I took another piece of scrap that I had, and it's just a coral and there's stars. I'm thinking it's a Studio Calico piece of pattern paper. So I'm going to take that, and I layered one piece underneath my photo itself and then one piece underneath the polka dot paper, and I love that. It just helps kind of bring out a few things. And then I took my black Sharpie and I traced around the card just to help kind of make it stand out a little bit. And then I also traced around the hat itself. Again, it just kind of helps make it stand out and brings a little dimension to my layout with that card. So I'm really, really loving the way this is turning out. I'm pretty excited, and I'm going to start working on my stickers here. So the first thing I noticed is that these two stickers look really good together. So I stuck them on together, and I'm just kind of placing them where I think maybe they'll go. And I'm liking this, and then I'm just going to go through all of my stickers and do the same thing. Just kind of figure out where I think they should go. I know I want to do something down there to kind of help make a cluster so that it's not just all designed at the top and nothing at the bottom. So that's what I'm doing there, just kind of making a cluster there. And then I decided there's a little thing that says super sweet or so sweet, and I was like, well, that's perfect. And then I decided to change that, so I put the cluster on the opposite side, cut off a little bit of it to put it back on the side that I originally decided to decorate it on, and then I did my journaling underneath, which I really liked. I thought that was more unique, not something I normally do, so a little play. And I added my title, and I've called this Birthday Breakfast because that's what it is. And what I'm doing now is I went back to my sticker sheets, and this is not crepe paper, it's an Amy Tan, and I love this watercolor, and I just wanted to add just the tiniest bit of color underneath my polka dot teal background paper here. So I'm just going to slide it underneath, and it's just the tiniest hint of colors, as if I had done watercolors on my paper myself. But I sometimes am not the best at that, so that helps me make it without screwing it up. So that's why I did it that way, and I wouldn't have used that sticker in any other way. I'm going to also add a little, one of these little circles, and I kind of make them, they look like pom-poms to me, so I thought I'd put them on the top of the hat, because
I thought that was quite fitting and representative, and I love that. I thought that was pretty neat. And then I'm going to try and see if I can fit anything else, but I don't think I put anything else on there. I think I'm done with this sticker sheet. But hey, I got another sticker used up, so that ended up working really well. And my journaling is just talking about how I had to work that day, but Sean bought me this yummy breakfast, and it was well worth it, and I didn't mind having to work. And I'm also going to grab now and use some of these cork arrows, and this is from the Journey collection. So how long ago was that? Like last summer. And so I still have a few of them, of these cork stickers that I'm trying to use up. So I also placed the one there. I don't know if I placed another one or if it's just that one. And then I'm finally deciding where I want those stickers to go. I was having a hard time placing them, but I do believe that is their final home. And what else do I do? I think I'm almost done here. This is the last part that gets cut out. Again, I'm very sorry about this quality. So what I did is I added the little bow that I had chosen. I stuck it up on some pop dots, and then I looked in my little stash and pulled out a couple paper clips, and I'm playing around with which one I want to use. I had a leaf, a camera, and a bow, and I decided that the bow is going to be the perfect option there, and it kind of helps I put that star down at the bottom of my layout, and it's got gold in it, so this paper clip kind of helps bring that out. And then it represents I have two bows on the layout, so that's fun. Again, kind of saying party. And then I'm looking deep into this little goodie tray I have, and I found these two little pieces of squares, and I put one's pink and one's blue, and I thought putting them up as a corner piece would just kind of be another fun play to it. So that is going to be the final bit of my layout. I will have a couple close-ups. Oh, and I go through an arrow as well. I forgot about this part. So I'm going to add one of these awesome arrows too. So I will have some close-ups, and go ahead and check out Sarah's take as well, because I'm sure she's made a video, and I'll link that as soon as I find it. And use up your stickers. Thanks everyone so much for watching.